What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Both of you. Both of you on fucking BMO field. What is wrong with this field? Are you guys basically the same fucking team but two different fucking sports? How do you go from being champs last year to being fucking shit this year? What in the actual fuck is wrong with both of you? Fucking both of you. That's right, two teams, exact same description. The only difference really is the sport that they play. Because they're both from the same city, they both play in the same fucking stadium. Okay, I guess their colors are different too. But same fucking ownership group, same fucking shit. Honestly, I guess the only other difference between, besides the color and the sport, is the fact that one of these teams has been good over the years, and the other fucking team was the worst team in their sport for a while, and then they suddenly became good, and now they're being themselves again. That's right, guys. I'm Idiot Toronto fan, and oh boy, I can't wait to dig in these two fuckers. Now they've officially been eliminated from playoff contention, which I'm surprised didn't happen a long ass time ago at this fucking rate. Seriously, talk about fucking championship hangovers. Like, who spread their disease to which team? Did Toronto FC spread their disease to the Toronto Argonauts, or did Toronto Argonauts spread disease to Toronto FC? Probably Toronto FC giving Toronto Argonauts, because Toronto FC was the team that I talked about being the worst in their fucking sport for a while. If you don't know what their sport is, it's soccer. And if you don't know what soccer is, you're probably from Europe or something, and it's called football, but we call it soccer here. Because we have a different kind of football, because we're also fucking confusing. And as for the other team, Toronto Argonauts, Canadian football. No, not like never mind. If you're from Europe, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Europe or wherever you know what I'm trying to say. But seriously, I am absolutely fucking enraged. And I've been holding it in till now because I've been sick, so I really couldn't film a fucking video about this. And right now it's 6:22 p.m., October 10th, 2018. I would have filmed this last week. But, again, I was sick. Hence why I also had to do the Bill thing today. I'm still kind of sick. But, yeah. And, like, I have one more video to do, unless I decide to do two more. But, I mean, I'm not going to bother talking about McGregor and Khabib, honestly. Because, like, you may not have seen my Twitter. Yeah. That's what he did the point I lost. But okay, enough about that. Enough about my personal life. Let's go on about Toronto FC and Toronto Argonauts. Yeah, 2017-2018. That was great. I mean, I don't know. It's just like Argos win the Grey Cup by embarrassing Calgary again and helping label Calgary as the fucking chokers that they are. I mean, always great during regular season. Then the Grey Cup happens and they forget how to play fucking football in the second half. And then Toronto FC, they actually had a really nice story. I mean, they made it to the finals for the first time like 2 years ago, and where they beat Montreal to get there, their main rivals, and then they became first Canadian team to make it to MLS Cup finals, and then they lost to Seattle by way of penalty kicks, or as it should be fucking called, a fucking shootout, because I really don't think it's a penalty to go to fucking penalty kicks. Like, seriously, I could rant about why soccer pisses me off sometime later, okay? But yeah, and that was honestly the first time I watched Toronto FC, because I'm like, wait, they're good now? Well, not actually the first time, but you know what I mean. Like, first time I started paying attention to them, really. Yeah, call me a fucking bandwagoner. If I was a bandwagoner, I would have been an LA Galaxy fan this whole fucking time. I'm loyal to Toronto. It's just I pay more attention to some teams than others. Leafs get the most attention. But yeah. So next, and the only reason they didn't win is because Stefan Fry, goaltender for Seattle, made this brilliant save that probably shouldn't have even happened if it was any other goalie, pretty well, especially Loris fucking Karius. That would have got it. That would have been a Josie Altidore goal. Toronto FC would have won it all, but nope. So what happens next year? Toronto FC doesn't hang their head in shame like the Atlanta Falcons and just fucking disappoint. Unlike the Atlanta Falcons, what did they do? They end up having the greatest regular season in MLS history. They win the Canadian Championship. They win the Supporters' Shield, which is the prize that you get for having the best regular season record in the MLS, or the most points or whatever. And then they win the MLS Cup. The first team to ever pull the Triple Crown. I believe it was the first team. Yep, first fucking team to do so. And how did they do it? Game-winning goal, Josie Altidore. The same guy who got robbed of the game-winning goal the year before. Got an absolute beauty off of a breakaway. Of course, second goal happening from Victor Vasquez guaranteed the win. And it was a beautiful moment. And then next season would happen. Yeah, I know. The optimism really didn't last long. I mean, like I said in the meme, it's like Toronto FC went from MLS Cup champs to being Toronto FC again. Though I guess having one of your key players, Josie Altidore, be injured for the majority of the season and suspended for reasons of bullshit for a lot of the season, I guess that would shoot you in the foot. I mean, Gregory Vanderweel, I also saw him play in that game against Vancouver, which basically was the one that we lost to kick us out of playoff contention. He decided that the game was fucking hockey and pulled off a body check because I don't fucking know. I mean, buddy, this is soccer. I love hockey, but save the hockey hits for fucking hockey, okay? I mean, honestly, it was stupid. But yeah, basically Toronto FC this season was filled with shooting themselves in the foot. And the beginning skid I understood because for the MLS regular season, what they were doing is playing their younger talents because they wanted their main talents to be focused for Champions League, where they actually made it to the finals and then lost to, okay, they did beat Team, I forget who they lost to already. It's been a while, but I mean, I didn't blame them for that. And then Josie Altidore got injured and seems to continue to play like shit. And I'm like, they can't play like shit, though. They can't continue to play like shit. I mean, Josie Altidore may be out, but you still got Jovinko and Bradley. Fuck no. Basically, Toronto FC continues to perpetually shit themselves the whole season until Josie Altidore comes back. Then they get like about 2 weeks of momentum, and then they realize that they're Toronto FC and decide to suck a bag of dicks again. But at least you won the Canadian Championship. I'll give you that. I that's all I can say. And as for the Toronto Argonauts, well, I guess having Ricky Ray get injured would do it. I mean, though Ricky Ray didn't look exactly great during the beginning of the season, maybe I'm starting to think that maybe he should have retired after the Grey Cup, but we did sign him to a 1-year extension, and just like that year got wasted because he got injured. I love Ricky Ray. He's my favorite quarterback of all time. Well, yeah, he's my favorite of all time, both Canadian and American football-wise. I absolutely love Ricky Ray. I've grown up watching Ricky Ray play and rooting for Toronto Argonauts, so I love Ricky Ray. He's just amazing. He's the greatest quarterback in CFL history. He's won the most Grey Cups as a quarterback, winning 4, 2 of Edmonton and 2 of Toronto. And like he's absolutely amazing. I love him. I love him to death. But he possibly should have retired, and I do believe his number is going to be retired. In Toronto, Edmonton probably as well. It could be retired in both. So with Ricky Ray out, James Franklin was the backup because, well, remember the last time we traded for a quarterback from Edmonton? His name was Ricky Ray. I heard he was pretty good. I totally wasn't just talking about him. So tried the same damn thing, James Franklin. It looked promising at first. He looked to be okay, and then the Toronto Argonauts are. I guess they got whatever disease Toronto FC has, really. Because, like, how do you fuck up with all that talent? Oh, you're telling me Devere Posey went to the BC Lions? That stud catcher who helped contribute to the 100-yard passing touchdown in the Grey Cup? Yeah, that might do it. So, basically, Toronto Argonauts are down to third string McLeod Bethel-Thompson, who, by the way, I said was, like, good in the preseason. I praised him like a god for a bit, not gonna lie. And he looked really good at first. And then we lost to fucking Montreal. Yes, throughout the season, despite all the talent they have, this team decided to look as bad as fucking Montreal. A team with no goddamn O-line, no real wide receiver. The only thing relevant about them, really, is Johnny Manziel. That's about it. And Johnny Manziel, like, I love Johnny Manziel, but he hasn't been playing, well, I don't even know what the fuck this season was, honestly. But, like, I don't know. And even worst of all, you remember that team that I kept mocking last season for starting off 0-8, and then we lost to them, giving them their first win of the season, and then we won the Grey Cup anyways? I was hoping that the jinx would work on Montreal. It did not. But, I mean, at least Montreal missed playoffs. One problem. Hamilton's projected to go to the Grey Cup. God fucking damn it. You don't want to know how pissed I am. Like, if Hamilton goes to the Grey Cup, I know they got robbed against Calgary. Like, this is basically 2013 again, isn't it? I'm hoping the refs help Calgary kind of now. Because, like, Calgary, here's Calgary's issue. They're great during regular season, and then the Grey Cup happens, and I guess pressure builds up some. It's just fun laughing at Bo Levi Mitchell always do really well, and then choke in the Grey Cup. Because, like, this guy should have at least 5 Grey Cup rings by now. But he keeps choking at the most important times. And the only reason why he actually won a Grey Cup in 2013, was it 2013, 2014? I think it was 2013, was because the refs decided to suck Calgary's dick. You know you've got an issue when you need help beating Hamilton from the refs to beat Hamilton in the fucking Grey Cup. But yeah, basically, I guess BMO Field is just the two teams are so connected to the point that, like, if one's gonna be shit, the other's gonna be shit. If one's gonna be great, the other team's gonna be great. If one wins championship, the other wins championship. I mean, BMO Field in one fucking year went from a field of champs to a field of chumps, really. And, like, I mean, I guess Toronto FC, I could kind of expect it because they were more focused on Champions League. But the Toronto Argonauts, like, I don't know how you fuck up with guys like James Wilder Jr., okay? How do you fuck up with him, of all people? The guy's one of the best running backs the CFL's arguably ever seen. The guy is definitely going to be in the NFL later in his career. Well, could be as soon as, like, real soon, honestly. And you end up looking worse than Montreal. That's a fucking issue. Like, and I don't know who to point the finger at because Mark Trestman is a great head coach. I mean, he helped coach Jay Cutler to the NFC Championship game. Jay fucking Cutler. Obviously, the guy's a good head coach. So, I really don't know where to point the blame or anything because I think this is just fucking cursed, really. I can't analyze this in any better way than that. This was a disaster. Both Argos and Toronto FC. And their stories are so alike to the point that I just put them in one fucking video because it would have been pointless to just do 2. I'm just relieved that now that summer's over and stuff and October's here, I can just pay attention to the Maple Leafs. I would say the Raptors, and they have a chance to make the finals now that LeBron's not around, but we all know who we're seeing in the finals, so I just thank God we have the Leafs. That's all I can say. Anyways, that's all the time I have for this video. I hope you have yourselves an awesome day or night or whatever. My head hurts and I still have to do one more video, and it's, oh God, it's me praising division rivals in hockey. Fucking hell. Why am I an idiot? Because I chose to be a Toronto fan and a Bills fan, and I fucking hate it sometimes. Just have a great day, okay? Unless you're a Montreal fan, and fuck you. I'm kidding, you're probably cool too.